Okay, welcome back. What we should have realized from the last video, and if you did do a hands-on activity because you had some hard candy that you could have modeled this with, you should have noticed that regardless of whether it was this sedimentary type of rock that we had made last week or an igneous looking type of rock that we had made last week, both could be broken down into sediments given that they were exposed to energy from you shaking those vials or shaking those whatever containers they may be in. Now, in real life, this happens over a long period of time, but any rock, whether it's igneous or sedimentary, can be broken down into sediments if it is exposed to energy from the Earth's sun. Now, what I'm going to focus on, and this is something you probably don't have the means to perform at your house, so you're going to watch a video of it, is a model of how magma can form. We're still going to use like the hard candy model that we had created before. This is an example picture that you see on your screen of the sedimentary rock that we formed from breaking different Jolly Ranchers up and squishing them and compacting them down to form those sediments into a sedimentary rock. And what I want you to do is pay close attention to how a whole candy, which would be the igneous rock, not pictured there, as well as the crushed candies pictured there, can transform. Keep in mind, in this model, the energy that is causing the transformation will be coming from that hot plate. So it is coming from a heat source. Now, that's a model, but in real life, the energy to melt rock would obviously not come from a hot plate. It would come from energy from the Earth's interior. Deep down inside the Earth's interior, rock is exposed to a tremendous amount of heat as well as a tremendous amount of pressure. So that high amount of heat in the Earth's interior is what can cause actual rocks to form. This is just a model kind of similar to how magma would form using hard candy. Go ahead and use that model as well as what I told you about energy from the Earth's interior to help you answer your questions. One thing I do want to make a note of is that the last section asked you, is the matter the same or is it different? From any of these models, the matter that you're using is the same. So before the transformation of an igneous or a sedimentary rock into sediments, those sediments are still the same matter. They're just smaller versions of that rock. They're basically made of the same minerals and all the same properties. When this is melted, it's still made of the same properties and the same minerals. It's just in a different form. Use that if you need to go back and you might change some of your answers from the